going on YouTube? Nate here. First video. Recently purchased a 2016 Audi S3. Very sweet car. As with any used cars, it's got its little nuances and a little bit of paint issues. One of the issues I want to address today is the exhaust. For whatever reason, this quad exhaust is just putting out all sorts of soot. So I don't believe that this exhaust has actually been maintained at all, probably since the first drive. So I'll show you guys a picture here. All right, so yesterday I hit these exhaust tips with just a Scotch-Brite sponge, if you will, and it worked pretty decent. So this exhaust here, this is part of the exhaust actuator. You guys are gonna butcher me on the name of it. I know there's a call for it, but you can see the valve back up in there. So most exhaust doesn't come out of this tip here; it comes out of this one. I figured out a way to really just pull these off. These are really set in here. I already got the ones off on that side removed, and I'll show you those here in a second. I'll get set up here and show you guys how I pull these bad boys off. Alright, let's give this another shot here. So just start wiggling back and forth. You feel some like creaks and cracks, and then just wiggle. There's another YouTuber that I watched that had something similar to this on theirs. So there's one. Now, inside one on the last side was a little bit more difficult, but I've done the first two. Not that bad. Alright. Alright, there we go. So I believe they're all the same size, just due to the nature, the shape of these. Kind of optical illusion would be different. So go ahead and get these cleaned up later tonight. It gets a little bit darker outside. Give the car a good bath and get this exhaust. You can probably tell there's a lot of soot on these guys. So I'll take you guys out back here and get you a shot of the ones I cleaned already, and then these dirtier ones. Alright guys, we're back. So this is the driver's side part of the exhaust. So you can see there's quite a bit of marring and staining, pitting, whatever you want to call it. More like pitting. We'll go with that. Part numbers on these, I'll see if I can list that in the description below. We got 8V0253 825Cs. So the last 4 digits on there, the 825 would, I believe, be for the driver's side, and then the 826, yep, is for the passenger side. So so earlier I just hit this with I was using the Scotch-Brite pad here. You can see it's pretty beat up and nasty. But I busted out some very fine steel wool. Just took a little piece off that you see there. It seems to be working really well. Some people be worried about it scratching up the surface. I haven't really noticed any scratching. It's already kind of messed up, and probably going to paint these black here hopefully this weekend, possibly. We'll see. So I'm not too worried about scratching, because I'm probably going to scratch them up to apply the paint. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy up, get a little wet here, and go to town. So as you can see, it comes off relatively easy for the most part. There's so much buildup and neglect on these tips. You can kind of, you guys probably can hear that. Just all right down in here, it's super rough. And then the steel wool is just sliding everywhere else, but it's really not liking it in there. So you get these bigger chunks on here. Just took my pocket knife and slowly just scraped it away. Just a little hard for that steel wool to get some of this off. Just nice and light. Give it a little rinse here. Microfiber towel here. I guess steel wool's not scratching it, so I guess a normal towel wouldn't do anything, but that's just help buff it out a little bit more, and if you are scratching it all, you will be able to see it. So not too bad. Probably hit it with some chrome polish here, but as you can see right here, you got quite a bit of pitting in there. So I'll hit up the other one and get that done, and then we'll see how they go back on. I just wanted to bring you guys back in for this one. So right here, that is really thick on there, but it should come off. But yeah, see, just got little rust spots and pits in there. But then you can see right here that pitting's not going to come out of this one either, I don't think. Let's clean it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and paint these. Alright, so clean the actual exhaust up. Same thing, steel wool, a little bit of water. So now I'm going to put these bad boys back on here. So there's little clips on the inside, like tension. On. Alright, just like that. Looks way better than it did before. So we'll get the other side on, and that's it. They're on there nice and tight. Not going to fall off while you're driving or anything. So yeah, they look good. See how the weekend goes. Maybe we'll actually get them painted black. So, well, hey, thanks for joining me, and see you next time. If you like the video, like to see more, leave a comment down below, and thanks. Take it easy.